39, putting it up to Colton. Oh, what a great defensive play by the Sidewinders. Cardoso scanning the field. Cardoso moving. Oh, intercepted under. Great pressure on that short field throw. Looks like the wind got that one, but it stayed in bounds for the Sidewinders. But they're still trapped over on the 4 sideline. Up line. Goal, Sidewinders.
Sidewinders got in the flow and got converted. Nicely done.
They organized quickly, especially after a quick turn there. Falcons disc. Falcon center it to Chang. Back to Pugh. Pugh scanning the field, trying to find a cut. Great under defense from the Sidewinders. They're going for that fast break. The huck goes up. And there's bookends for that Sidewinder player. 2-3 Sidewinders. Sidewinders, oh, high release forehand, we love that. A throw from the 2000s. Huge huck. Great read by the Sidewinders, and that's a goal.
They got the matchup they wanted. I know, just that height, you can't heat height on that one.
You know, Wong's a great defender, smart defender, can read the disc. That disc just hung up there right where the Sidewinders wanted it. Oh, great catch.
Great.
Wind just pushed that down a little bit. Gives a chance for the Sidewinders to have that last goal. And they put it up. Upwind hook. That's a goal for the Sidewinders.
That was beautiful.
Looks like a goal by Dunn.
So now
Dunn with the hat off. Take the hat off. Make sure you catch that. Ball's up, moving to the backhand side. Sidewinders, halftime. They have a little bit of space. Can they convert this O-line point? They desperately need.
Wow.
Edging it in right there at the backhand side.
Wow. Nice.
Goal, Sidewinders, 5-9. Sidewinders made a nice little adjustment by taking advantage, going around to that righty backhand side.
The funny thing is, you can talk about low. Look, they threw in flow. This is great. They got in flow and they threw, but it took a great catch.
Sidewinders keep moving it to the forehand side. This is where the Falcons have been really locking in. That end zone, especially on the forehand side. Nothing easy over there. Oh, a big inside throw. A little bit of float, Aragon. Sidewinders goal, 6-10. Trying to deny it on that side. Sidewinders get it around. Get it to the far side. Beautiful, 3 beautiful swings to get a goal. And a little emotion for the celebration.
Aragon got her flex on. That was nice. Sidewinders have not done that convincingly. Let's see. Falcons go right down the field and resume their march. But that was beautiful.
Lands right around midfield. Looks like Aragon's going to pick it up. Aragon's been dealing. Aragon's been a strong spot for this Sidewinders offense. Great bid. Huge forehand huck. Sidewinders found a quick goal right there.
Sidewinders got in the flow, got the look they wanted.
8-17 Sidewinders. Continues over to Mankoff. Mankoff with a beautiful OI.
Nice try.
Great D by the Sidewinders. If I had to guess, it would be chip up line, back around to O'Connell. Oh no!
You called
Great
it.
hop by Chip.
Boom. Nice cut.
Great call by the coach and great execution by the Sidewinders.
Great.
As Jameson finds Aragon upline. Great catch by Aragon. Puts it up. There are Sidewinders cutters down there. A huge sky for the Sidewinders. Earning an upwind break right out into the 4th quarter. They had, Sidewinders had a little bit of pressure there in the backfield to start. Win. And Madigan downfield. Barnett Lee having some small ball movement in the backfield. Barnett with her, with a Callahan, layout Callahan on a slightly errant throw from Barnett. What a play by the Sidewinders.
That was not on the Falcons bingo card. You know what would be great right now? To give a Dear Diary moment to the Sidewinders. That was great. That was a bid out, full layout. That was...
I think, you know, we haven't mentioned it for a little bit. I think that would be another, that's definitely a highlight play. Just absolutely flex for the camera. We love that.
Yeah, beautiful.
But it could also
Nice
be could be a play of the game, even if it may not all go for the Sidewinders this game. Let's see this replay. It was a little dish up line. Barnett knew that a round was there, and the defender with an enormous bid to secure the goal. And was like presence of mind to kind of tap in on the left side of the goal line. That around pivot. There is space on that backhand side. Continuing to Chang to the end zone for another Sidewinders break. They're starting to heat up here. Maybe not quite enough time, but showing putting a little bit of their previous games action back on tape here.
Yeah, no, a little bit pep in their step. They're getting some continuity. Look, you got a Callahan, you go down the field and you're able to red zone so smoothly. There's a couple of wins right there.
I'd say Sidewinders kind of took a play out of the Falcons book with really nice short space movement up front, going side to side. Scanning. Chang with a big OI. Just what a catch by the Sidewinders on a goal. What an incredible read. And I think that might have been Reed on the catch also.
So this is a situation where coming into the game, I was expecting that sort of dynamic throws downfield and those connections. But a testament to the Falcons, they really threw water on that aggressive offense to go side to side. And so now you're seeing it, but it's a little too late. But Chip Chang in space. Chang can definitely move it down the field.
And space and making a really, that's a tough throw up win to weight that correctly.
Yeah.